Those are the headlines we are tracking for you this evening. Part of Dubai-based TeknoDome Group, Elista, an electronics, home appliances, IT and mobile accessories brand, has announced its plans to expand operations outside India. Aligned with its vision to make in India for the world, Elista has already kick-started operations in the UAE and is mulling an entry into the CIS and MENA region by next year. For this ambitious expansion plan, the venture will be investing up to 400 crore rupees in a phased manner till 2025. And to elaborate on all of these plans and the road ahead for Elista, joining me now is its CMD, Saket Gaurav. Saket, welcome to Startup Street. Like I mentioned, Elista has kick-started its operations in the UAE and is looking to expand in the CIS and MENA region by next year. What is the kind of impact you hope to create in these regions? How big is the opportunity? Also, will you be setting up production facilities there? If you could give us specifics of your global expansion plans.
Thank you so much, Shruti, for having me on board. I'll appreciate that. For the global expansion, yes, we have just started in Middle East. We have a very good solid background of distribution network in Middle East, CIS and Africa region. So, to start a brand in international market, to bring it into global market, UAE is the best marketplace because it happens to be the window of all these markets. So this is how we have started. We already have our existing customer base with whom we have been dealing for over 2 decades now.
Yes.
So bringing Elista into global market is for us in our business just addition of one more brand in the existing pool of brands that we operate in.
Okay.
And production, yes, we are looking forward to setting up our own production unit in India, and it is under process.
All right.
The markets, as I said, that we wanted to start with is UAE. We have already launched Elista in UAE a couple of weeks back. Going forward, we are planning to take this brand to Africa, CIS, and other GCC.
Sure. And also for your global expansion plan, Saket, you plan to invest up to 400 crore rupees in a phased manner till 2025. In fact, you're also aiming to clock revenue of 1,500 crore rupees by 2025 from both Indian and international operations. A, what makes you bullish? B, also going forward, what is the revenue mix going to be for Elista between domestic and global operations?
Now, to answer your second question, the revenue mix is going to be 50 versus 100. For example, if you have 500 crores in domestic India market, the export market will contribute almost 1,000 crores. Now, if you talk about this ambitious revenue numbers which you are talking about, honestly, 1,500 crores is not a very big number. It is very conservative because if you look at the market, the current India market for consumer electronics stands at $75 billion. And the re-export market, the export market in India contributes $15 billion. Now, you'll be surprised, Shruti, in maybe coming 6 years, the re-export business is going to grow at a pace of 700%, which will be almost $125 billion.
Okay.
And the domestic market will also grow up to $100 billion. So, when we talk about the market potential, which is in collective around $225 billion, and the share of Elista, if we go with very, very conservative numbers, we are taking just $100 million, which is 1,500 crores. So I think these numbers are quite conservative.
Okay.
I hope let's be optimistic that we attain this conservative number.
All right. So the numbers are conservative, and let's talk about the Indian opportunity. You officially launched in 2020 during the pandemic. Elista now expects to gross 200 crores in revenue in the current fiscal ending March 2023 and cross 500 crores in revenue by 2025 in the Indian market. What has worked for you? It's a competitive space, Saket. What makes you bullish, and what is your USP that sets you apart from the rest?
See, USP is very simple, a quality product at very affordable prices. Now, what has worked well for us in India is that we have targeted the real market that demands our product, which matches to the requirement of our product, the product that we produce, and that is rural market. No, rural market is increasing massively in India. The demand is going high by every passing day. So what we did is we targeted the rural market and the channel business for us in India. So we have an existing network of almost 450 to 500 distributors all across India that caters to almost 15,000 counters. Now this is what is giving giving motivation to us, because the market is rural. We are not targeting the urban sector as of now. And the second part is the online business, which also we focus on.
Okay. Yeah. Saket, you mentioned earlier in the interview that you're in advanced stages of setting up a new manufacturing facility in India to support your expansion here and in international markets as well. Where is this facility going to be, and by when do you hope to launch? Also, what kind of production capacity are you aiming at?
This production facility is going to be in south of India.
Okay.
We are still into the process of documentation. The land allocation has not yet been done. I hope to complete all these formalities by end of January 2023. Once this plant is operational, we look forward to producing TVs and monitors in the first phase. By end of 2023, we'll be able to start our TV and monitors production in India. So the capacity is too early to discuss, but yes, whatever we will be producing will be sufficient for our brand to cater for the domestic India market as well as the export market.
All right. Saket, what trends do you see emerging in the India market? What are consumers looking for? And also, if you could talk to us about your best-selling products.
Now, see, the consumer trend in India is changing. It's changing because the rural India is developing. Now the demand for these gadgets is increasingly high. And these gadgets are no more luxury items for people in India. They are getting used to of that, and it has become a necessity now. Now the product trend is also changing quite rapidly. People are moving from normal TVs to smart TVs. So smart TV is an entry model, entertainment segment for every household. Then if we talk about the product categories that we wanted to focus in, probably it is going to be a product which is not very common in entrant brands in India as of now. A product which I would like to say is dishwashers. Okay. So dishwasher is a product wherein we are really putting lots of efforts in bringing this product to the rural homes in India. This is again a product which, if you remember back in 20, in the beginning of 2000, washing machine used to be a luxury segment.
Absolutely, Saket. Yes.
It is the same is going to happen with dishwasher. By 2030, you will see dishwasher in each and every house.
All right. One final question, and if you could quickly answer that, let's talk about your future product pipeline. I believe you have plans to expand in the smart TV space that you spoke about, and into new categories such as chest freezers and water dispensers. If you could quickly elaborate on these plans, what's in store and at what price points?
Two products which you named, chest freezer and water dispenser, is a part of our B2B business expansion, because apart from B2C, we wanted to expand to B2B segment, for which we have chosen chest freezer and water dispenser. Now, if you talk about the price point, let me start with the product positioning first of all. We wanted to position our products in the top of tier 2 segment. And price-wise, it is going to be in the bottom of tier 2 segment. So quality-wise, it is going to be on the top of tier 2 segment.
All right, Saket, we've completely run out of time, but many thanks and wish you the very best with all your aggressive plans. Thank you very much for joining us on Startup Street.
Thank you so much, Ruti. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Moving on, Fountain, an HR tech platform, has